Good morning, dear students of our college, SS College, Hailakandi. I am Dr. T.U. Khan, Associate Professor in Head Department of Botany. Today I would like to take the class on biotechnology, principle and processes. As per Assam Higher Secondary Education Council and Central Board of Secondary Education, this is one of the inclusive chapter in biology for your HS secondary. There is an examination, final examination. So today I would like to discuss about biotechnology, principle and its process. Now, what is biotechnology? Biotechnology is a process by which we can manipulate cells, organisms, tissues, tissue system by producing useful products. The term biotechnology was coined by Carl Erecki in the year 1919. So biotechnology is based upon three components: genetic engineering, chemical engineering, and microbiome technology. In chemical engineering, it is one of the important things which deals with the basically different chemical equipment. Chemical engineering which deals with these chemical equipments, designing culture and vessels and its application, different process extraction, isolation, purification of different chemical substances. Microbial technology deals with different cultural practices of microorganisms. There are different cultural there is microbes and its application in biotechnology. Now, basically, biotechnology today is primarily based on principles of genetic engineering. Now, what I have discussed about the genetic engineering is the most important branch of biological science. It deals with the basically it deals with the science dealing with the correction of nature's mistake at the level of the unit, the DNA, and and to improve the quality of organisms for specific purposes for by implanting desired genes. So this is what is called the genetic engineering. Now the term who is called the father of genetic engineering? Paul Berg is called the father of genetic engineering. Now recombinant DNA technology involves joining together of DNA molecules drawn from two different species and inserting it into a host organism to produce new genetic combination in that organism that are of value to science, agriculture and industry. Now how the recombinant genes are prepared in biotechnology, that I would like to discuss. I have a very good piece of a drawing here. Now this is what is called there is a DNA which has been, it is called plasmid DNA. Plasmid DNA, that means it has been extracted from the bacteria, that is called now considered as a cloning vector. This is the first step of genetic engineering, or it is called the process of recombinant DNA formation and cloning. It is also called the cloning also. Now this is called a cloning vector. This is considered as a cloning vector because it is a vector. It is one of the important tools of genetic engineering, that is called the vector, and that vector generally we used as a plasmid. And plasmids are generally small circular DNA found in bacteria, and it has been extracted from the bacteria by using different enzyme. Now this is eukaryotic chromosome, from which we have been isolated the DNA fragment of interest to obtain by cleaving chromosome with restriction endonuclease. R stands for restriction endonuclease. By this restriction endonuclease, we can we can separate out, we can fragment it out as piece of there is a DNA which is of our interest, and that is called piece of our interest. This particular DNA is the fragment DNA which we have that is extracted from this particular eukaryotic chromosome, and we would like to we have to manipulate it. We have to introduce in a organism, and we would like to need a number of copies by this. So this is the first step, cloning vector. Then we have to go for the second step, which is called the DNA fragment of interest is obtained by cleaving chromosome with restriction endonuclease. The third step is called the fragments are there is a ligated to the there is a prepared cloning vector. This is the cloning vector we have prepared, and this is the fragments we have already isolated from the eukaryotic chromosome. Now we would like to introduce in this the cloning vector. So this is the enzyme which is called DNA ligase enzyme. This enzyme help in there is joining together this fragmented piece of DNA into the cloning vector, which is called the plasmid. and this is called recombinant vector. Now this particular segment has been inserted in this particular structure, which is called sticky end, and this sticky end has been there is fragmented with a technique which is called restriction endonuclease. There are different types of endonucleases are there: restriction endonuclease 1, restriction endonuclease 2, restriction endonuclease 3. Here we have used one of the restriction endonuclease which help us to cut the DNA into a sticky end phase, and this is very important in cases of this is called recombinant DNA technology. Now this is called recombinant vector, and now it is prepared. Now what we have, DNA is introduced into a host cell. Now this particular there is a recombinant gene or recombinant DNA is introduced into a host cell. Say for example we have introduced into a bacteria. Now it will go for multiplication. This process is called this is called multiplication. You can call the DNA introduced into the host cell. Thereafter, it is called propagation. Now, whatever the gene we have incorporated in the organism, it will go to this particular body, and it will help to, once it multiplies, then as much as time it multiplies, as much as copy we will receive from the particular organism to the propagation, and that propagation is called cloning. There is a point of interest in the particular DNA, and this propagation cloning produces many copies of a recombinant DNA, and by this process we have obtained large copies of DNA molecule which is of our interest through this technique, and that technique is called the recombinant DNA technique, and this is the process of a recombinant DNA formation and cloning. This is the most important content of the biotechnology, the principle and process. I would not discuss much of it because of a time constraint, but with this do you have any doubt, you can ask me through our video, and do you have any question, you can give your feedback, and I hope it will be beneficial to you. Thank you.